Today in Abaco, it's the 8th of September, and we got a beast in the east coming toward the north called Hurricane Lee. And if Hurricane Lee would have come 200 miles or 100 miles to the south, all the Bahama chain, including Turks and Caicos, would be affected. You ask yourself, what if a Category 5 hurricane would have hit the Bahamas from Inagua in the south to Grand Key in the north? As a country, we will be destroyed. 4 years in, I will tell you, in Abaco, we're still at square one, and it will happen. The leaders in Nassau doesn't know the power of the belly of the beast that we were in, called Hurricane Doreen. We were at a king tide. It was creeping that we felt it for 2 days, and nobody's came to our rescue yet. People are still at foundation. 4 years anniversary. Nobody has a name on the tombstone of 55 dead. Not a person have a headstone. You might as well call it the tomb of the unknown. They don't care. 4 years later, hundreds of people need help. The government of the Bahamas gave the DRA $250,000. I told Alex Store, Big Bird, the chicken farm, feed their chicken with more than $250,000. The Big Bird chicken is getting more help than Bahamians after a Category 5. But Lord help you, if that baby called Lee, well, for some reason, because God is in charge of the storm, and you know, God had to come in and wipe Abaco clean because there was too much corruption here. It was just like Sodom and Gomorrah. And after the hurricane, we got more corruption. The first thing the people did, not Kai, I get on my tippy toes and thank God for life and health, but they went to Marsh Harbor and start to steal groceries, plywood, boat engines. What does that get to do with survival? You can put the boat engine on your back, You can put the plywood on your head, They just become a bunch of thieves. The police, defense force, they were enemy number one. I couldn't even go and record the dead bodies. 9 months the police and defense force come to me and say I can't take a video of a trailer outside of the clinic. 20 officers gun at me. That was a hard time. I don't know where I got the courage from to continue to do videos. Even now, all the corruption that's in my district, I'm before the courts and I'm silenced because what I say is truthful and it hurts. The truth is like a two-edged sword. It cuts you one way, and when I speak and turn my head and come back other way with the truth, it cuts. So they try to silence you because you dare have the power to speak and speak truth. When you see in this country you cannot speak for the people that elected you, there goes your constitutional rights. Nobody cares but Kai. Only prayer I have prayed is for God to take away my kind, loving, Christian spirit, because people take your kindness for weakness. All the people, most of them are Abaconian, was in charge of the DRA, and to help us get back to normalcy, they were laughing at our face, say, good, yeah, I got you now. You got to come to me, and I ain't going to help you because you didn't help me when I needed help. I said, boy, this is a unwelcoming spirit when everything you've lost is gone. And the clergymen decide to be worse than Hurricane Dorian because they lasted long. But what if this beast by the name of Lee would come down the guts of the Bahamas? As a nation will be destroyed because it destroyed Abaco. 2 islands in the Bahamas got destroyed. Half of the island, Abaco and Grand Bahama, 4 years later, people are still in a trailer because they don't care. Kai cares. Lee is on the way, and he is a beast.